Hey everyone, it's time for Off the Ledge. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. June 25th, 2025. And it's a new moon in Cancer. So that has to do with rebooting things around the home. I think we all are aware that the United States of America was basically birthed by our founding fathers under the sign of Cancer, which is, July 4th is the sign of Cancer. Just as I said recently, when I did a reading on the aftermath of this attack that Dumpy called for on Iran, and then to later find out that they didn't really get what they were going after he illegally called for the strike without checking with Congress. So the fallout from that, if you are aware of right-wing extremist media, is gaslighting galore. And that's what I had seen when I was reading on it the other day, is what's going to happen in the aftermath. Gaslighting galore. And boy, the vitriol against democracy on Fox is just, it's through the roof. So in their desperation to spin, they're not succeeding in spinning. And I really know that there are more people in the United States of America that are intelligent than that are not. And if you have any cynicism about that, if you're rolling your eyes at that, then you're not in reality. I mean, it's because there are more people that are intelligent in the United States of America than unintelligent. Intelligent people get hooked into cults. It does happen. So what I want to say is that we're at this point where we really have to remain absolutely vigilant and absolutely alert to what is going on. And it's a time to take a lot of deep breaths, to be patient and active at the same time. Patient and activated at the same time. So see if you can combine those two things, patience and activism. And know that the number one tool that we have is our voice and our numbers. The numbers of us that are saying no to this vitriolic, us versus them, hatred, all that, using Democrat as an adjective. The Democrat this and the Democrat that. It's democratic. That one just really grates my nerves because they do that on purpose to put down democracy. It's a pet peeve of mine. I have a few. If you haven't noticed. Let's read from Ernest Holmes. So new moon in Cancer means tending to the home. Whatever that means to you. Maybe it's clearing out some clutter. Tonight is PNN live stream, so don't miss it. 7 p.m. Eastern. Ernest says for today, Ernest Holmes, the life of the divine is our life. God does not withhold anything from us. All that it is has been given fully unto us to enjoy. The life of God is perfect. It is eternal. It is the essence of all things. That life is God's gift to us. Therefore, this fullness is within us, ready to manifest through us as we partake of it. Since we are self-choosing, even though divinely endowed, we partake of our divinity only as we let it through. We are always everywhere in the midst of plenty. We know that we live in a changeless reality. We are not disturbed by the passage of time. What he means by changeless reality is that God doesn't change. He uses a capital R. We are not disturbed by the passage of time, the movement around us, nor the variations of experience we go through. Something within us remains immovable and says, "Be still and know that I am God." We now consciously begin to draw upon the life that is ours. We now begin to re-educate ourselves definitely by whatever steps we may to a belief that there is given unto us a fullness of life that is divine in its origin, eternal in its presence, and always fully available. The life of God is our life. The infinite richness of God is ours to enjoy. The vital good health, the wisdom, the peace of God are mine, are ours. All things that proceed from God may be ours. We now claim them. The act of taking is our right and privilege. We exercise it now intelligently and in full faith. And so it is. So claiming what's there for us, and our community, our sense of community is there for us. And we feel divinity when we connect with community. Case in point, even virtually, at Church of Spirituality every single Sunday, we have community, and we feel stronger in that sense of community, in that gathering together. See if you are able to gather a community together, to be part of some community group that is prayerful and intentional. We do that here. I just want to remind everyone you can do it in your community too. We're in a time that we really have to use the metaphysical principles, because what we have available to us on the physical plane is limited. It's very limited. I encourage you to download the app Miracle of Mind to engage in a very simple process of meditating daily in as little as 7 minutes. These are the tools that we're being asked to use. The physical world has become, some parts of it have become very base, like even going to a lower vibration. So as they go lower, that vibration goes lower. We really have to focus on the higher vibration. When I tune in to the people that are praying and intending, I also see the miracles where people are praying and intending. I do see them. If you look, you'll see them. I want to encourage everybody for today to look at the little things in life that really lift you up and put a lot of focus on those things and way less focus on what doesn't lift you up. And that means thinking. What thoughts are uplifting, stick with those. Don't dwell on the down thoughts, because it doesn't help anything at all. It just perpetuates it. Let's listen to Kathy Beale's forecast astrologically for today on this new moon day. To book a session with Kathy, go to empowermentunlimited.net. And here we go.
This is Kathy Beale of empowermentunlimited.net with Astro Insight for June 25th, 2025. Happy Cancer new moon. If you're finding yourself wanting to stay home, nest, tidy up, cook, munch, eat a bunch of jelly donuts, bake things and give them to people you care about, sit under the covers for as long as you can, clutch stuffed animals, why, you're right on target. Not a bad thing. We're reframing our relationship to home and refreshing it and setting things off in a new direction. And every bit of time you spend on this is setting up a refuge for you to retreat to now and again as you go out in the world and fight the good fight. That's all for now.
So when Kathy says a space to retreat to now and again, that reminds me of a meditation practice. Because when you're engaged in a daily meditation practice and you really just stick with it, then what gets created is in your mind a frame of reference for the feeling of being still and peaceful. If we don't know what it is, we're not going to be able to go there in our minds. If we practice it, then in times of great stress, we have a place to go. And we're much more useful when we're calm, right? It's exhausting to be all stressed out, but the evil side needs you stressed out and angry. When that starts boiling up, whatever it is that's getting you all going, turn it off. Just turn it off. All right, let's pull 3 cards. Don't forget to join us tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'll come back with a pop-up by the ocean a little bit later. A PNN pop-up just to go over a couple of questions, kind of as a precursor to the show tonight. And please know, before I pull these cards, that my business and the continuation of this channel is dependent upon donations, and especially people booking readings and spiritual life coaching sessions. PsychicAnnetteDion.com is where you can go for that. And if you just want a short reading, I have a special for new clients, PsychicAnnetteDion.com. Okay. 3 cards for the collective today. We got the same card yesterday. We got healing. And this is Dumpy, the Fool. We're having a breakthrough today. This is a breakthrough day in terms of healing the damage that's been done by the Fool, the damage that's been committed by the Fool. And I really feel like this breakthrough is something kind of earth-shattering that occurs, that leads more of the American people, more of the collective energy into actively participating in the breakthrough and the healing. Because we cannot survive with this. We cannot survive. And the Fool indicates a new beginning too. So there's a few meanings and interpretations of the cards. But let's not screw it up. Basically, that's what the guides are saying. Let's not screw it up. Use this time of breakthrough. And, you know, I consider MAGA's turning on Trump as a breakthrough that leads us to healing. Imagine the America that you know is possible, that we've known for our entire lives, really, up until 10 years ago, right? Remember the America that we can be. And this Fool is going to fall right off the cliff as we have a breakthrough moving into healing. I hope you're all making plans for your 4th of July parades and events to promote democracy. Go to Indivisible, go to Free Speech for People, 50501. I haven't heard much about what they're doing lately. Organize your own peaceful protest in your neighborhood. I have some new signs. I have vote for more women. And I'll let you know what company that's from in case you want to order some flags. And I have one that says fighting tyranny since 1776, and one that says rise up. So I've got some new banners to integrate into a parade situation and to put on the deck. All right, I'll see you soon. Namaste. Keep your chin up. Do not sink into despair. This is not the time for that. All right, happy new moon. Bye. Namaste.